Happy November 2nd, everybody. We're excited for everyone who's on the call today, as well as those of you who are joining us afterwards on the replay. Welcome, welcome. And people are so excited for the holidays this year. Just yesterday, I spoke with four people who are putting their tree up this weekend, and I asked them why. They said, number one, they like their tree, but also because they want to go ahead and get all of their shopping done and get everything done so that when the festivities hit, they can just spend the time with their family and not be stressed about getting out. And I mean, people, just everybody I've run into is just really excited this year. So I'm happy to see that people are ready to get out and do things. So let's start with some recognition. And first of all, we have our October Achievers. So top personal volume. Remember, personal volume is all of your clients' purchases as well as your personal purchase. That is what makes up your personal volume. So this month, bronze consultant Cherie Maddox had our top PV. So congratulations, Cherie. Followed quickly by Martha and Evelyn and Jeanette. And I'm trying to see who else might be on the call that's on here. But anyway, congratulations to our top October achievers. Next, I know this is kind of hard to read, but I did want to leave this up. This was the Head Heart Start Challenge, and Mary Hall had a new retail customer, and Jeanette Ducliffe had a new TLC. So they will be getting cash. Now, granted, right now, this is the total. Um, but this runs through December. So when the client reorders, that will add to that 267, allowing Jeanette and Mary to possibly hit cash bonuses. So congratulations to you. And next we have our happy birthdays for November, and we have Gay Fullerton on the 7th and Marilyn Barlett on the 9th, and Amanda Slayton, 21st, Candace Ayers, 22nd, and Carolyn Segura, who's usually on the call, on the 25th. So happy birthday. Hope you don't have to share. That's another thing I heard a couple of people this week said that the minute December hits, granted this is November, they had to share their birthday with all of the festivities, just one present. I thought, that's so sad. But anyway, um, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And if anybody would like to unmute and share any good news or share in the chat, just let me know. All right, Sue, go ahead and I'm going to turn it over to you to kick us off.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being on the call. Um, as I turned the page to my calendar, October now is November. I got a little anxious. I thought, oh my gosh, the holidays are really here. And like Jill, I saw neighbors put up Christmas lights and things that I'd not ever seen this early. So cheers to the holiday, excited to go forward and thrilled that November is kicked off. As you all know, and have received the gift of Give the Gift of the Holiday Skincare is on. This is something I'd like to remind you before I go through it briefly. Our clients, anyone that has ever created a retail account on your website, does receive notifications, not once, but sometimes two up to three times per special. And I'm always shocked when a client, well, I won't say always shocked, but pleasantly surprised when a client orders either through me and calls or asks a question or goes on the website and orders the special. So that is a good reminder for all of us to look at our clients that have created a retail account of any kind. And just that is a good follow up. Wanted to make sure you've received our special for the November holiday skin kickoff and questions, anything I can help you with. If they've not received it, it's a good opportunity to one, check their email, but then two, you can forward it to them. And so I try to make a few calls to my not only VIPs, but anyone else that maybe I haven't touched base with recently, and just simply ask, wanted to make sure you received the email from Tora that I sent you, and you did send it. That was on your behalf. And just wanted to follow up, answer any questions, and see how you're doing if you get one of those voicemails, which are common. So I would encourage you all to revisit your retail client list, know that they've received this same flyer, and it's a good opportunity or a reason to call. And then also, how are they? Questions, um, specials, that kind of thing. So I love that they do this on our behalf. Also, in doing so, I have found that some of the emails haven't been updated, and that also is a good opportunity to encourage them to update. I also think you can call in to Truora and update your email if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this is a lovely flyer, and I'm loving that when the 4-core skin set is purchased, not individually, but as a set, both for TLCs as well as our retail, the 4-core, then they receive, and we do too, the eye treatment, the eye cream, which is $62, absolutely free. So that's an enormous savings. Plus, eye cream is one of my big reorder items. I love it personally because it helps me with my dark circles. I have noticed a significant difference when I do use it versus when I don't. I traveled recently and didn't have it, and boy, did I miss it. Also, just super hydration around the eye area, which needs a different form. Not that our moisturizers aren't great and they do a good job, but the eye cream is just the icing on the cake. So one thing too that I like about this flyer is it's got all the words written here on what the product does. It's not just a product in a box, which is good, but it also has keywords and things that are important and can be used if you choose now or later. So thrilled about it. And then, of course, our TLCs, if you have any coming up on the 5th, which is just a few days away, being that today's the 2nd, they also can take advantage of this. And of course, they get their TLC savings as well as a free $62 eye cream. Now, one thing very special about this eye cream, besides it just being a fabulous formula, is that you receive every bit of the product. There is none left behind. It actually pushes itself up. There's a pusher up there, and it pushes the product up. And then when it's empty, it's empty. And I have cracked one of these open and looked at it, and I can tell you there is not one single drop left. Also, for purposes of hygiene and contamination and purity, putting your finger in a jar, we have found, although it's convenient, it also can cause problems with the integrity of the product. And not only your finger, which I'm sure is clean, just teasing, but also just the air and all of it. So it's in a tight air. And that's another reason one of my clients loves this, besides the product. She orders several at a time and gives them as gifts. Another thing you may not have noticed, a client actually pointed this out to me the other day, is it has ridges or bumps on the outer corner when you apply it. And that is to massage it in well into the skin. So it's actually a little massager. So I put a drop, a drop, a drop, a drop, and then I use the massager instead of my finger. And the reason I like the massager is I don't lose the product in my finger as much as I get the product every bit into the area where it is I need it. So $62 value. I would encourage you to look at your own skincare and see if you might want to take advantage personally of the $62 free gift. That's a pretty high dollar gift there. Okay, also our conditioner and shampoo, which is an ever-growing popular product, is now on sale. So as a set, it is 40 off. And I would encourage each of you, if you've not yet tried it, treat yourself. You'll love it. I have a TLC, and basically that's what she orders. She just orders shampoo and conditioner. I've talked to her about skincare. Now's not the right time, evidently. Every TLC, shampoo and conditioner. Also, I will tell you that the conditioner itself is a wonderful hair mask. And so I do use it about once a week when I have time. And after I shampoo, I do put the conditioner on and I put a shower cap on. And I take a little blow dryer and I heat it up and I leave my hair mask on for a while and then rinse it. And it works out really nicely. So that's a deep conditioner treatment. Having, like many of us do, highlighted hair, it gets dry at the end so much, and especially in between my haircuts, which I just got one, but it was so dry on the ends that I especially not only use it in the shower, but I use it as a deep conditioning hair mask. So it's 30 off the conditioner, 20 off the shampoo, and when ordered as a set, it's 40%. And we are also, as consultants, privileged to that. And the last thing I'll mention that, once again, I'm very excited about because shipping has increased, not only with Truora, and it's not Truora, it's just what it costs, just use me, send anything. But our clients, when they spend 89 or more retail on your website, they receive free shipping. Yippee Yahoo. When we order a little more than that, 189 or more, and that's the retail amount. That's not after our commissions or our 20% discount, but 189 PV retail or more, we then receive 50% off on shipping. Every little bit helps. So for we as representatives and also our customers, this goes through November 4th. So that goes through Monday. So time is a ticking. And then our special for the free eye cream and the shampoo and conditioner, it goes through the 18th. So, oh, one last thing. This is on a different topic. So with the holidays approaching, and I do like to wear red, but I have found on my lips that as I get older, red is a little startling with my fair coloring. And also I encourage clients as we get older sometimes to go a little softer on our lip colors. So I wear the Bear, and that's the only color I have on. No, it's not Bear, Sable. I have Sable on, and that's my go-to red for the holidays. If you're of a fair coloring, and you don't have to be real fair, but not suntanned. The Sable, you can see, it really does do well to be a red. The other thing, if I need to kick it down a notch, my lighter color that I use for everything when I want to tone down is Living Coral. And so that even makes me more pretty. So that's what I have to say today. And the pretty part I'm teasing, but need all the help I can get. Okay, Jill, thank you.
Well, thank you, Sue. Some great tips. And I know last month, Sue shared with us a tip on some gifts for like hand cream, not hand cream, but the body wash, and giving somebody a little sub dispenser from Ross or Marshalls or wherever, inexpensive, because going into the holidays, going into bringing hostess gifts and things like that, um, that's something to think about, because we will have a Black Friday sale after this sale as well. So something different. We don't know what it's going to be, but just keep that in mind when that comes up. Little gifts that you can give and give out as hostess gifts or thank you gifts or clients or whatever. And yes, the shampoo is amazing. I know a couple of people, they are going to be pleasantly surprised that it's 40% off for the duo. And Martha, oh yes, that's a great idea. Martha and I had the same type of coloring, and she says she likes to tone her lipstick down with Petal, or oh yeah, and the light shade of the shadow crayon as well. And I like the darker shade. So you're talking about a reddish color for the what Martha says here, using that lighter color with the red, it works really good for our skin tone, the darker with the darker hair and all. And it helps it stay on a lot better as well because of it being, but and remember, we want to use a different one for our eyes versus our lips. So great tip, Martha. And okay, and this is the flyer that Sue was referring. You received an email. It's also on Facebook. And one of the things that Rick had told us at Empower that when they did some research on clients and buying things, this is one of the things, the clinical results was something that actually triggered people to purchase. And like Sue was saying, that what it actually does. And so this is a great flyer with all the information on it. And they have it even on the smaller image as well. Um, which this is a great image to share if you're in social media or even email or even texting. And images are also in your app, remember. And again, the simplified shipping that you can share with your clients with just the client. I like the little gift to you from you. I thought that was neat. So moving on of recruiting, Rick has a sponsoring training videos and True our brand partners. There are four. He has four different videos, and they're really good videos. They're about 45 minutes to an hour each, but he brings up some really good things. Most of the things you guys already know because you've been in the business a long time, but it's good reminders like, oh yeah, I did used to do that. Oh yeah. So really good. Um, videos and it even talks about things not just for recruiting, but it applies to your sales as well. Like Sue was saying, of giving calls and following up with clients. And one of the things they are extending is the brand partner special. And it's $89 for the brand partner kit. It includes the full skincare bundle for two that's regularly a $219 value, and also 2 months of their tech suite for free. And again, this will be through the end of the month, and then you, as their sponsor, will receive bonuses on their sales through the end of the year, extra bonuses. And there's some more literature on that. And if you have any questions, just reach out. And they have also upgraded some tools for us to support of one selling and excuse me, also brand partners. Um, Here's the flyer on the special that I was just referring to about the bonuses that you could earn. And then he also has some information about side hustles and people who are wanting to make some extra money. And one thing he points out is making, $250 to $500 a month for the younger generation.
The older generation too.
Yes, and the older generation, that's right. The way
I know, but yeah, I get you.
you're absolutely right. You go to the grocery store and you're like, whoa, wait. Anyway, so um here they updated our product brochure. They've updated our of sponsoring brochure and also updated the roadmap and workbook for anyone who joins. Is a really nice little book that goes into things step by step, and it's a great if you're looking to kickstart your business again. This is a great book just to go back through, and it's just a few pages and just kind of go through and remind you and to help you kickstart as well as to share with anybody new. And there are also a couple of training videos out there when you have someone join new, and they're short little videos. So everything's not on you. It's set up for you. And let's see, we've got
Did
a
y'all have a question about the special? If
uh-huh.
someone would order two skincare sets, would they then qualify for two eye creams?
You know what? That's a good question. I'd have to ask. We'll have to ask.
Well, I might do it right now and tell you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Um, oh, Martha, that's a really good idea. She says she likes to send the flyer to clients who haven't ordered in a while and let them know that the $89 requirement applies to any products to get the free shipping. That's a good idea because it doesn't have to be just the special. A lot of people receive that and they do think, oh, I have to order that to get the shipping, but it's not. It's any product. So thank you, Martha. That is a very good point. Oh, and just something to remember, we are in the business of filling a need. Um, whether it's someone who needs skincare due to they just want clean skincare, or if they've had an illness and they need clean of skincare because of illnesses, someone who doesn't like to go to the mall and only shops online, but would rather shop with a small business versus a big box. Someone who needs extra money with groceries or car repairs, they just want to get their nails done or to get new shoes because things cost a lot now. And a lot of people join direct sales just to make a few, $100 to $300. Um, and I know I tend to forget that. I start thinking, oh, everybody wants to start a business. No, most people join because they want a couple $100. And that's very, very doable. You have a few friends purchase, you refer them and you've got a business. I know that's how I started. I had shared with a few friends and I had a ready-made business. And then it grew as time goes. And I think that's the same for all of you guys on this call as well. But here's an example, 6 retail customers, they've got $300. So it's a very doable thing, and we need to remind ourselves to listen and ask questions like Sue was sharing a few minutes ago, calling your client, say, hey, did you get the email? Did you receive it? Do you have any questions? And when you're talking to them, ask them, who do you know that is going through an illness that might need clean skincare, or who do you know that needs a few extra bucks? And they're really happy to share and help you out. They're your cheerleaders. They're here with you. They're there to support you. They love you. They love what you share, and people love to help other people. And listen. I know that's ask questions and listen. And with it being November, um, another thing we can do, call or even send a card and something like, hi, since November is a month of gratitude, I wanted to call and express mine. My business is not possible without your support and referrals. Wanted to call and wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving and a blessed holiday season. And again, that could go in a Thanksgiving card or something. So just a little tip. And my quote for this month
Oh,
is
I have an
holidays
announcement.
feel a lot like Christmas. All right, let me stop sharing and what you got, Sue?
You do get 2 eye creams because I just ordered 2 skincare sets, so I get 2 eye creams.
Oh,
Yay!
that's awesome. Thank you for doing that, Sue. Appreciate that.
Well, I need it too, so.
That is a good question. And remember that eye cream goes great on those lines around your lips too. So, with that being said, I thank you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving and remember to vote on Tuesday if you haven't already voted um, in early voting this last couple of weeks in Texas. Have a good Thanksgiving. We're here for any questions you have and just reach out. Thank you.